Well, I think we'll go ahead and get started. Um, my name is Harriet Harp. I'm a club and judge coordinator for the United Kennel Club. I want to thank you all for coming to virtual premiere and to coming to the junior session. The other nice lady we have here is Denise Vavelis. She is our program manager with UKC for conformation, weight pull, lure coursing, and drag racing. So if you have any questions, she will be assisting and helping us with that. So I'm interested in the judges or the juniors programs because I have a granddaughter who's 2 years old, Amelia, and she has just started showing my dog, Miles, in junior showmanship, and it's been a fabulous place for her to begin. UKC is very family oriented, and it gives you a chance to learn and grow in the dog sports. So the future of our dog sports is going to be with you, the juniors, and we are here to help mentor you in that, to get you to that point. By taking part in the UKC program, it gives children ages 2 to 18 an opportunity to learn responsible dog ownership while participating in many types of different dog sports. And you'll gain valuable lessons, and you will make lifelong friendships by participating in juniors through UKC. Showing in junior conformation or junior handling performance, such as rally obedience, agility, obedience, or weight pull competition, allows you to get some knowledge and proficiency in handling that dog to its best advantage. You and your dog are a team. You got to work together. So training your dog outside the ring, working together creates a bond between the two of you, which will obviously show in the show ring when you're in the ring with your dog, that you two both have a bond together. So here are some other things. Junior classes are separated by age. The classes are PeeWee, sub-junior, pre-junior, novice junior, open junior, novice senior, and open senior classes. And UKC has a great page for juniors on the All Breed Sports website that you can go to, and there's a rule book there that explains all the rules for juniors. It explains the age, how you go into different age groups. And so it looks like we have a question. Does the junior have to be an owner of record to handle the dog? No. You can. Denise, did you want to? It looked like you were going to answer.
No, actually, I was just going to say that's an awesome question.
So no, they don't need to be the owner of the dog in order to show in juniors. It can be owned by, a family member. That was one of the things I was going to get to, but I'll explain that now. A dog can be a purebred dog. It can be a mixed breed dog. It can be altered. It can be intact. The junior does not have to own it. Yeah, that was a great question, Sarah. Thank you for asking. Back to the rule book. The rule book is a really helpful tool when you begin showing in juniors. It offers you, the rules, obviously, how the points are figured, and all those things that are in the rule book. It's a great place to look at. So that being said, you'll obviously need to have a dog in order to show your dog. We just went over the fact that it could be, owned by you, or your parent, or a breeder, or a friend. I know at some of the shows, the juniors will help out other handlers that have conflicts. They may have more than one dog they need to get in the ring, so they'll ask a junior to help, that kind of a thing. So juniors are a big part of what we do in our shows. So a good place for you once you get your dog, if it's a purebred dog or even a mixed breed dog, a good place for you if you have questions regarding your dog is to speak to the owner or the breeder. If it's a purebred dog, You can find information through the breed standards that are listed on the UKC website that helps you with, understanding that breed. You can go to National Kennel Club information regarding the particular breed. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I still ask questions about my own breed. And there's always, a place for you to be able to learn.
Hey, Harriet, let's
Mhm.
go over the ages. You talked about the classes. So, no, if you want me to present the ages, I can go ahead and do that, or if you have them.
No, go ahead. That would be perfect, Denise.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, Harriet did talk a little bit about what classes are in UKC. We allow children to start as young as 2 years of age. So, to get those little ones started, we do not expect them to be as proficient as, as some of the open kids. But if they start early enough and learn, just like a little puppy, you start early enough on that puppy and start teaching them things, that dog becomes very, very smart very, very quickly. Children are like sponges. They just pick up so much. Believe me, they also mimic very well, attested to my 3-year-old grandson. So, all right, so we start at 2. So our PeeWees, this class is for children who are 2 years and under 4 years of age, and they can come into the ring, and a parent or a guardian is required to go in with them. And sometimes we can, what we call, double lead them, so that the parent will hold one leash while the child is kind of basically playing with the dog around the ring. As judges, they can ask them, we have them ask age appropriate questions. I don't know if that's part of your presentation, the age appropriate questions, very good. So things like, where's your dog's paw? Where's his nose? Can you point to his ears? So knowing some of the age appropriate questions, not necessarily to have them talk, because some of those children can be very, very shy, but we do find that children that show dogs become less shy and more outgoing as they grow. So next age is our sub-junior class. That is for children who are 4 years of age and under 6 years of age. Again, a parent or guardian has to go in with that child because they are still sometimes uncoordinated, or the dogs are just way too strong for them. Again, age appropriate questions for those could be, what color is your dog? What color are the eyes? And again, still the same, nose, paws. We don't speak of withers or pasterns. That's going to come later as the child learns and progresses in the classes. Our next is our pre-junior class. This is for children 6 years of age and under 8. This is the first class where they actually go into the ring and have to handle the dog without a parent or guardian in the ring with them. We do suggest, though, that the parent and guardian be available in case something should go wrong in the ring. This class, they do get placed first, second, third, or fourth. This way, it gives them the foundation of learning that they can win, and I don't want to say lose. Everyone's a winner that comes into the junior showmanship class, so don't get wrong. Even if you place, you're still a winner because you are out there and doing stuff with your dog, and that's really what it's all about. Our junior class is next, and this is for children who are 8 years of age or older. 8 years of age and under 13 years of age. I was skipping ahead. As a pre-junior, if you should happen to turn 8 in the middle of the year, that is the only class where you're eligible to go directly into the junior class. So you don't have to wait till the first of the year. So age in juniors is determined whatever age you are on the 1st of January will be the age class that you are eligible for, except for the pre-juniors. If you turn 8 in the middle of the year, you are eligible to move to the junior class if you want. You don't have to. So our junior class is for children who are 8 years of age and under 13. And those children were broken up into novice junior, which is the less experienced children. And then we have the open class, and that's for a more experienced child. And then our senior class is for children 13 years of age up to and including 18 years of age. And again, we break that down into the novice and the open. And the only ones who are eligible for the best junior are in the licensed classes. That would be your junior aged, your junior novice, your novice junior, open junior, novice senior, and open senior are eligible for the best junior handler. So those are the ages. We start at 2 all the way through the 18th birthday. So if you're not 18, if you're 17 on January 1st, but turn 18 on January 2nd, you are eligible to show the entire year. Okay.
All right. And that being said, becoming a junior with UKC is free. You don't have to, pay any fees to become a junior in UKC. And you'll want to fill out that application, which you can find on the UKC website under the juniors tab. Or if you attend a show, you can fill out that juniors application at a show. You won't have the number at that point, but you can still fill out that application and go ahead and show in the junior classes if you would like. Once we get the application back here, we will issue you a juniors number. And that number is the number you're going to want to put on any entry forms for confirmation or performance. It's your number, uniquely yours. So it will keep track. That's how we kind of keep track of your points and your placements and that kind of thing. So you'll want to use that number, put that number on your entry forms, whether it's a confirmation or a performance one. And then once that's all said and done, you'll want to find a show. So you can find shows by looking at the UKC website under the All Breed Sports tab. And there is an event calendar, and you can look up the shows either by state or by type of event, such as confirmation, rally obedience, whatever you want to look for. Oh, there we go. Denise has got that up for us. Very good. Thank you, Denise. And so confirmation shows, all confirmation shows will have junior showmanship offered at them. And if they offer a performance event, then there will be what is called Total Dog and Total Junior will be offered as well. And Total Junior is when you compete in both a confirmation and a performance event. You get a qualifying score in both of those events, then you will be awarded Total Junior points. Okay, so in order to enter the show, you're going to want to fill out an entry form. Oh, I guess I could go back to the event thing. I'm sorry. There you'll be able to find where the show is, who your judges are, how much your fees are to enter each show, that kind of thing. So you'll be able to do that kind of thing by looking at the event calendar. So back to the entry form. The entry forms are available under the juniors tab as well. There is an entry form for confirmation and a different one for performance. So you'll want to make sure you're entering using the correct form. You'll want to make sure you have your judge's number, the dog's number or name and number, correct information about the owner of the dog, whether it's you or another person or the breeder. They'll want to make sure that they have your junior name on there with your junior number. And on each one of those entry forms, there's a place specifically for the junior classes that you'll want to make sure you check. And you want to make sure that you have the parent or guardian sign that form as well when you send it to us. And let's see here. So one of the other things that's kind of important for juniors is, what do I wear when I go in the ring? If you've never, shown dogs that way. So for the young ladies, a nice dress, a skirt and a top, some nice slacks or a nice top. For gentlemen, a pair of dress pants, and a shirt, button-up shirt with maybe a tie. Always remember to wear comfortable shoes, sensible shoes. Young ladies, you don't want to be in the high heels, running around the ring, that kind of thing. So, sensible shoes because you're going to be moving your dog. And one of the other important things that we want to make sure is that we take care of the dog, prepare the dog to go into the ring. So we want to make sure that they're bathed and groomed, and and make sure that they have their nails trimmed, they're brushed out, and everything like that. One of the things that UKC discourages is use of product on the dog. We prefer that the dog be shown in a natural state. It looks like we have a question. If a junior fills out the junior registration form at the junior show, what should be put on the entry form for the junior number? You would just go ahead and leave that junior number blank. And we would go ahead and once we get that junior form, we would issue you the junior's number at that point. And then that competition would go under the junior's number. And we would obviously send you an email and everything, notifying you of the junior's number to be used in future events on the entry forms. Thank you, Sarah. So there are other things to discuss. We have ring patterns and gating and all the other things that go on. You'll want to know about your breed specifically because, like Denise was saying, the judge is going to ask age-appropriate questions to you. So as you go up and get older in the classes, the judge is going to ask you more things about that specific breed or the anatomy of the dog. So you're going to want to make sure you learn those things as well. So at this point, I don't know if we have any more questions.
Okay, I have one that someone had just individually texted me. How do you become a junior member?
By filling out the application form.
Where do we find that?
You would find the application form on the junior tab under the All Breed Sports tab on the United Kennel Club. You can get that there. Or if you go to a show, you can go ahead and, like I said, they will have those available at a show, and you can fill out one of them there. But yeah, the juniors section on the All Breed Sports, that's a great tab to go into for juniors. There's a lot of information there. The rule book. There is the application for junior membership. It's a pretty simple application. You can fill that out and mail it back to us either through the regular mail. You can scan it and email it to us. And once we get it, like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll process the application. It's free. And we will issue you your number and email you all that information back to you so you can use that information at your next show.
So Harriet, we have about maybe 2 minutes left of the presentation before we have to go on to our next session. So
nice.
If anyone has any questions regarding juniors or programs, now would be the time. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and probably wind it down. Linda?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you have any question, if you think of something afterwards, certainly, email us in the All Breed Sports Department, call us. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions if you think of something afterwards. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming to the junior session and to Virtual Premiere. We hope you're enjoying that. And I want to thank Denise for helping me through with this as well. And, I really hope that we get to see your junior at an upcoming UKC event. And so if there's any more questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I guess we'll all get ready to move on to the next.
Yeah. So we do have just a couple of minutes. So let's talk about the junior nationals. Okay. So our junior nationals, the only ones who are eligible to come to the junior nationals would be those children who are entered in the open class. So if you are an open junior or an open senior, and you have to be a junior member, you accumulate points throughout the year for your wins. And this is in junior showmanship. So then if at the end of the year you have accumulated enough to keep you in the top, I think it's top 50, then you would be invited to join us in the national, the junior national event that's held usually with our premier event. So hopefully next year we will be back in June with our premier event. So hopefully, if you are a novice and you earn a best junior handler over an open handler, you are eligible to move into that open class. Also, if you're coming from another venue, if you're show in AKC or in the Canadian Kennel Club, and you are an experienced junior handler, you've shown in junior showmanship, you do not have to start at the novice level. You can go ahead and go directly into the open class. So if any questions out there? I see five of you are still here.
So what about the performance events, Denise? You know, if for Premier, did the juniors get to move on into that?
Right. For the performance events, you still, if you want to qualify for your performance events, you still need to be a junior member. And when you fill out your entry form, make sure you put your junior number on the entry form. Best thing also is to notify that event secretary that you are a junior member, and you just enter into whatever performance event your dog is trained for. You will compete with in the same classes as the adults, but when it comes time to do the high-end trials, those programs that are eligible for high-end trials, we do separate out and give a high-scoring junior. You earn points for participating in the performance events. So you earn points for your qualifying scores. And again, as your points accumulate at the end of the year, if you are in the top rankings of the junior, you too will also be invited to participate in the performance section of the junior nationals.
And that being said, for the confirmation side at regular shows, juniors show against other juniors. They don't go up against the other people in the breeds.
They do not.
So you have your own group of junior showmanship classes that happen. Traditionally, they happen at the beginning of a show. They're usually the first classes that start at a show, but they can be placed anywhere in that show day, but usually they're at the beginning. And juniors show against other juniors in that.